Yay! The Fasmas stream continues. Woo! I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to fix the based stream tools because they're not working for Faz. And that's an issue. I'm going to look through the logs and find what happened and then fix it. Okay, there we go. Spotify music. Alrighty then. Coming in hot, guys. Streams back to back to back. Let's get it all set up. There's the music. What else have we got? Chat can minimize. So much to do. So much to do, so little time. But okay. Where were we at? Yeah, let's have a think. So much. It's been nice to not be at this computer for a whole day, guys. We live. Hello, Goldie. How you doing? How you doing? And there it is. There's the... Hey, guys. Hello, everyone. Okay, hold on. We have music. And that one. Oh my gosh. Straight into it. Gamosaurus. Thank you. Hold on. Just now? Holy crap. Everybody's... Was that Semtex as well? Blah, 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 blah. 8 months? No shit. Silent alert. You would have thought after 8 months, I would have set up some like alert sounds or something, but no. Too busy building my own tools instead of doing new things. Silly me. Hello, Burlap. Oh my god. Look, guys. Look, I can get my... I've got my... Boom! Burlap! How you doing? Hello, Goldie. We can... Goldie it. How is your stream, Fast? Semtex! Holy crap! 5 community subs, man. Thank you. You were just giving Fast subs. Look, guys. After Fast's stream... No subs needed here, thanks. You guys are all tapped out for subs, and I appreciate it. And Fast's stream was amazing, but we're already on a level 3 hype train here. We don't need that. More scams? Oh no, who's scamming who? Not me. I wouldn't scam anybody. I wouldn't scam anyone, would I, Mashup Man? What was that giant bag emote? Hey, babe, that was a burlap sack for burlap. And we've got... I mean, we need to do some more of these. Honestly, I'm tempted to actually do that. I mean, crap. You know what? We're gonna do that. It's been a minute since we've done this, but there's some people around here who really, really deserve some stream emotes, and I think we have some new spots unlocked. So let's start with that, guys. Let's start with that. So. That's a good thing to do. That's a good idea. Okay. Okay, so let me just check on a couple of things real quick. Okay, so... man, there's a lot to do for this. But it's a good idea. So we're going to do it. I need to go to Stream Elements. Where are we? And then I need to log in. I'm already logged in. Excellent. From here, I'm going to go dashboard. Goldie, you're on a 15 stream streak. Oh man, it shows how little I've been streaming that comes up, you know? That's only 15 is crazy. You're sleepy, hey babe? Fair enough, fair enough. All right. Would you hang in though for just like, yo, Lucario, I didn't even know you were lurking in the last stream. Welcome, man. Hang in for just a little bit longer, hey babe. Okay, so we've got Fizz. All right. Who's here? Who's here? Let me just check. I need to Crazy, are you here? Okay, Crazy. Hey, babe. All right, yes. Who else have we got? Is Psych here? Who's here? Sergius is here. Nice. Okay, so Mashup Man is here. Correct. All right, we got a lot of people here. So, is Crazy round? And I also need to just check another thing. I'm doing some behind the scenes checking of stuff, guys. We've got Penny as well. Hold on. All right. Wait. How do I check the thing that I want to check? Oh. Okay, I think I just found it. Step 1, found. Step 2. Okay, I'm going to build a list. I'm sorry, I realize I'm like doing a lot and you all can't see what it is, but it's going to be a surprise. So I want to just like keep it a surprise for just a minute. So bear with me. I have some stuff I need to organize on the back end here. And we kind of just like jumped in and went live. So Lucario also on a 15 stream streak. You and Goldie have not missed a stream since that feature has gone out. And I've only done 15 streams, which is nowhere near enough streams, guys. Okay, hold up. There's a lot going on, but I can't forget those nachos or they'll go cold again. We streaking? Yo! Treasure Train success. Hype chest. Okay, we got a new emote. That's cool. Hey, Faz. How you doing? It's Fasmas. Whoa, Iliad resubbing for 2 months, man. Thank you. A hype train just finished, by the way.
Let's go.
I know, huge, right? You missed it? What'd you miss, Goldie? What'd you miss? Hey, I know her. Correct. Okay, thank you. This is Fast's way of letting me know I'm being too loud and too animated.
We shouted over here. Whoa.
Yeah, of course.
No.
With high energy. Okay, we're going to be mellow. We can shout downstairs, but we be quiet up here.
No, we can't shout anywhere. We shouldn't be shouting. No shouting unless it's very, very shouty worthy.
I really miss a stream unless I'm doing something else. I'll watch a highlight. Yeah, thank you, Lucario. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got...
Whoa, this is actually like a really cool station.
You mean like the stream station? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've sat up here.
We need to upgrade yours. We need to upgrade yours with that monitor. It can be. And then sometimes it gets really, really hot.
What are we doing with Crazy?
Just wait. I'm cooking something here.
We're ready to baking. You want to cook?
We've just been doing it. That one we definitely got. So, how was the stream? Are you exhausted?
I'm so exhausted, but thank you so much for joining me. You didn't even
Did you have
do
fun?
that. Yes, I had so much fun cooking and baking with you. Thank you so
Good.
much.
I'm glad you did.
Finish the pavlova tomorrow.
I'm feeling more like, I feel like I've decompressed a little after, I don't know, come Monday, it'll be another stressy day with like payroll and invoicing and whatever, but I'm really going to try and just switch off and stream, guys. I want to stream a lot, like
That's all
a
he
lot.
wants to do for Crimbus.
That's all I want to do for Crimbus
All I want for Christmas is stream.
is play some games with you and Kaz, and I want to go to the gym and I want to stream.
Ooh.
Those are the things that I want to do. I want some time off, actual time off. Mm-hmm. That's the plan. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I've got. Can you tell what I'm doing, Fas?
No.
Do you have an idea?
I think you can
Fas is trying to
brain go like, what's going
decipher
on?
what's actually happening here. It's going to. Well, you'll see real soon. Fas is going to figure it out really, really quick. But you can keep them entertained while I drive and figure this out.
No, I wanted to play the game Dev's playing. I think I saw it on social media. It looks really, really good.
Right. What is it?
It's a game where it's basically a puzzle game, but it makes you know how sometimes they go they'll have like a little section you have to pay attention, and they'll go in the last section how many cows did you see?
Oh yeah. Like memory.
Yeah, it's a game like that, but it has lots of really cool sections where you don't know what's about to happen, so you have to kind of go in blind to try and figure out on the fly the puzzle.
Right.
But then when you fail it, because it trolls you and you go back, it's never the same. So there's no way you can really know what is coming next.
Oh.
I think it's really, really clever game.
That is interesting. How is that?
So the games where you run, you have to jump over things but not hit on spikes.
Yeah.
It's got sections where it's like that, but then when you jump over do a big jump, a spike will come out of the wall and kill you.
Oh.
So if you jump too high, it'll kill you. If you jump too low, then the platform will know you, or you jump over to the platform moves.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's the one she's playing. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think that's the one she's playing.
So there's actually a friend of mine has been, he's messaged me in the Discord and I haven't got back to him. Jay released this game. Do you think you would want to play this with me? It's, so here, let's, I'll share my screen.
It looks like a horror game.
It's like a Aussie horror game. Because I have this idea to I know it's not Christmassy.
Put some Christmas hats on all those eggs. Christmas update. Whoa, Santa hats on all the eggs.
Yeah, all I needed to do was put Christmas hats on them. It was multiplayer horror game.
I don't know if Cass will do that. She doesn't like anything horror.
Very Aussie themed.
She is not playing this.
Deb is not.
Cass is not playing this.
Oh, Kaz. No. I didn't necessarily think that Kaz would want to play it.
No, she does not like this stuff.
Yeah. But it's they've done really well making this. Small indie team. I don't know. I think that'd be fun to play at some point.
It does look good.
If you'd be interested, because I'm thinking of doing a dev interview with that person straight after, after playing. That would be cool. Don't you think? Maybe.
That would be cool.
Maybe. Have you figured it out yet? Have you figured out what I'm working on?
Notes.
Oh, spoilers. And then let's do a quick roll call. Is Crazy here right now? Oh, my chat isn't updating. This whole time I thought we were reading the chat, but this base stream chat has not worked.
Oh no.
That is actually annoying. That's yesterday's? Oh, actually no. Yeah, that's last stream. That's last stream, not this stream.
Oh, no.
How annoying.
Oh, new.
Oh, new.
Oh, new, bro.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. And then I'll just drop a little test. Okay, no crazy here. Is Jess chess round?
I did wake up early today. I've been going to bed late, not able to sleep, and then waking up early for quite a while now.
What about psych?
You're doing a top chatters list?
Well, hold on. Could be. I am, but also not quite.
You're doing a how many times they've used emotes list.
Yo, thank you, Semtex.
Semtex
Semtex
is for lazy tits. Wow, in both of our streams, huh? That's crazy, Semtex. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm okay, so I want to generate some new emotes because I have new slots. So I've got a few more for the most.
Oh, you're gonna make emotes for these people?
Yes.
They chat the most in your chat. And
Exactly.
You don't have one yet.
Exactly. That's exactly the plan.
Whoa.
That's exactly the plan. I also want to get rid of
Quick
some of
chat
these like
spam. You gotta
spam.
about 3,000 times.
Look at this. Look at like that's crazy.
That
Actually,
is-
you know what? I'm gonna share this with y'all. Look at this.
That is insane.
I think it's even more crazy on your stream, honestly.
Know what mine would look like.
Like I think Goldie said it once, like how much he's chatted in yours is absolutely just ludicrous. It's just ludicrous. Absolutely crazy. So, I'm not spamming, I'm chill. No, that's true. Because it'll stop you spamming if you try, to be fair. We've got a streaker.
Oh my god, Brian.
Brian on a
Streaking
15
over here for
stream
15
streak.
streaks?
That's huge. Like there's a lot of people who've been on a streak for every single stream I've done since that feature went out. It's
people love
nuts.
It. People
It's
love
great.
It.
It's great. I'm not even in the top 15. You are Gamosaurus, I'm quite sure. You're here all the
They can
time.
see it right now.
I don't know where that happened. There, 24. It's pretty high. In fact, you're on the list, and you're the first one of the people who's here, like highest on the. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that. We're definitely doing that. We're gonna go. Let's do it. It's been a while. It's Crimbus. Let's do it. I think we're gonna generate a few more emotes. So, all right. So let's go with Gamosaurus. What would you like to have as your remote? Do you have something that like tell me what encapsulates your personality? What's one image that's at the center of your being? Yeah, Lucas Unite, 100% Luke. Luke's here all the time, even if he's not in the chat.
Hell yeah, Luke. Luke's a legend.
Yarp. You're going like this? What's it?
Yes. I know you just talk really loud. I know it's because I'm sitting here.
Oh.
You even got an earphone off. You.
Yeah. I have a big voice, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Is it a gaming dinosaur?
You switch back into it. I just got loud voice. Okay, so
I can't help it.
maybe something we could learn because I know you want to be more considerate.
I do. It's true.
I'm just trying to help. Just trying to help.
Yeah, true.
Chat, you should make a command in his chat and let him know when you can hear the strain in his voice when he's shouting.
Too quiet.
Just, you know how I got a posture check? Give him
a volume check. Yeah. Make an image of a game. Make a. Gaming T-Rex specifically. Gaming T-Rex. There we go. And I'm pretty keen to see how.
What do you mean? Didn't you say you were taking care of crocodiles?
That's Gamosaurus Rex is such like that's a thing.
You do a crocodile? That is a dinosaur.
Oh my god, the chat's still not updating. That's annoying. That's real annoying.
Yeah, Crocs. That's such a cool fact game. I love that people open up every now and then. I don't think I'll ever forget
Croc,
that.
like the old PlayStation game?
I forget. You didn't take care of them, but you handled them, or maybe you under like 6 foot or something, or
I
like
did
they
my
were
thesis on
big.
alligators. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
pretty
it's
cool.
so cool. It's such a cool thing.
Yep, they're basically Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
They're like
they're the
like
closest thing
birds
that we
and
have that
things,
lives to
dinosaurs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yep, that's the thing. Come on, generate.
Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you
on
for
my
having me.
baking stream, my
I'm
cooking
glad you
stream.
had fun.
I did. I had so much fun. Thank
Yep.
you, thank you, thank you. Bye.
Say bye, guys.
I'll give you updates on the paths tomorrow.
True dat. All right. Good night, Fast.
Good night. I'm gonna go finish
Goodbye.
tidying and cleaning and.
Thank you for tidying and cleaning.
No, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna instead. Here's my idea. I'm going to turn it into the high sensitivity mode instead of noise canceling.
I think that's a great idea.
There you go.
You still need the command.
High sensitivity mode. Done. All right. Let's let this thing go. Yo, Fook90, 15 stream streak as well. Huge. All right. Fast is gone to bed. Fast is gone to bed. Let's. Okay, so it's true. There's a lot of lurkers. I don't know how to quantify that though. Yo, thank you, Clint. Really appreciate the follow. That's huge. Thanks so much. It's been a while since I've streamed, and the rate at which I get followers, like you're the first follower in a really long time. I mean, like a really long time. Like the last follow I got was like 11 days ago, and then before that, it's not even on my list of activity feed. It's that long ago. That big hug gave me goosebumps. It's the sweetest thing I've seen. I'm pretty lucky, guys. I'm really, really, really lucky to have a sister like Faz. It's, and I do not, I definitely am aware of how lucky I am, right? Pretty huge. Pretty huge. Okay, hold on. This didn't even... Okay, hold on. Maybe I don't even want that anymore. Stop generating that. And this is on 4.02 because it's like we ran out of context, which is nuts. It's hard to run out of context. We had such a long streak of stuff. Okay. What do we have here? Make that a... Math, how you doing? Yo. Just my way back from watching the new Avatar. How was it? I hope it was good. My brother squirted tomato sauce on my carpet earlier. Yeah, it's gonna be a hassle to get out. How was the movie, Math? How was the movie? Okay, we've actually run into the limit. I mean, will that give me this file? That would be really handy. If it actually let me download this, no, file no longer available. Okay, so we almost need to. It's really annoying because way back, we had this I think we're gonna have to start again with some new context. So let's do that. And then this can go there, and then here. The graphics were fantastic. The story was 10 out of 10. I remember watching that movie for the first time. It absolutely blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Okay. So we're going to generate some emotes for a Twitch channel. Here's a bit of context to give you a sense of the vibe that we're going for. Okay, we don't need to format this too nicely, but we may as well. And then there. Let's see. Okay. All right, what else did we have? We'll pull that across too. do we have any more feedback for it? I'm so surprised that there's so little that actually went into this. Yo, it actually didn't. I think it learnt more from the actual emotes than from. Okay, so what we're gonna do to get this right, I think we're gonna go here, and we're going to we'll expand this out. There's a few that I think we actually need to drop because they don't get used. Goldie, you might actually know about this. Like, how can you actually look some of this stuff up? It's okay. Hold on. I was 5 the first time the movies came out. I was obsessed with it. That and Transformers. Yeah, I mean, it was really, really, really good when it first came out. The graphics just were mind blowing. But I think I was way older than that at the time. I thought you were older than me. It's so funny like that, isn't it, Matt? When you like learn how old people are. Yo, crazy, how you doing? Okay, good, good. You're right in. We were asking about you before, crazy. I'm glad you are here. Okay, so some of these need to go. I think the swear jar. How often do people actually use this? I don't think I've seen that used in a really, really, really long time, right? Like a really long time. So I think we're gonna get rid of it. Just hold on. First things first. Can I download these from here? I don't know if I can. It's gonna be annoying and time consuming, but okay, that's so low quality. Did we learn a way to actually do these larger? I think we did. So hold on. So we're just gonna quickly with the okay with the Twitch API. How do I fetch a larger version of this icon? So what I'm doing now, guys, just to give you some context, using the Twitch API, how do I load a larger version of this image? So I want to generate emotes for the channel, right? And the first thing we need to do to get that working really well is train it. So I'm going to give it like some prompts and answers that I had before. And then on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it a bunch of images of existing emotes so that it can match the style. And then we're going to ask it to generate new emotes. And so, Psych, you're here. You're one of the biggest chatters in this stream. So we were asking about you before. Sorry, Crazy. We were asking before because I wanted to I wanted to make you an emote. And so if we get the time, it's going to be, I think, so Gamosaurus Rex, Sergius, Psych, and if you're still around, Penny as well. I think those are the 4 emotes that we're going to try and generate today. Okay, if those people stick around through the stream, because I really want those people to be there to give feedback on the emotes when it actually happens. Okay, that would be awesome. Good, good. Glad you think so. Glad you think so. But yeah, we're going to have to deprecate some of the old ones as well. Get rid of the ones that we don't want. Okay, hold on. There's something actually going off here. Ah, I see what's happened. All right, I need to just make some changes. Hopefully that doesn't ruin everything. Okay, better. Good. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So, okay, so like this, I guess. That worked. Okay, cool. So that means all we need to do is, I mean, how much further can we go? 4? No? 5? Okay, not quite that much. 4? 4 is going to be the highest resolution version of that. Okay, so this we can download. So we're going to need a few of those. Rue, yo, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Incredible, man. That's nuts. Thanks for redeeming that, for letting me know. There's so many people who are on that 15 stream streak. It's insane. We got another streaker. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so Dolly's icon. Yep. I'm gonna pull out the URL for that. Okay, hold up. Surely like this. There we go. Okay, there's the V4. Like this? No, hold on. We have to be careful when we look at this URL. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, we actually got all 4 links all at once. So it was in the URL there all along and we just missed it. So we're going to have to be, yeah, it's going to be annoying. There we go. There's the Dolly one. Save that as well. Okay, what else? Like Sly's one is really, really, really popular. So probably we want to... He uses this all the time. I don't know if you're around, Sly. I think I saw you there before. But okay. Oh, I haven't seen Strays in a really, really long time. Is that one that doesn't get used? Reloader, I also don't think doesn't get used very much. I mean, we need to... I mean, can we see what Twitch emotes are not used? I mean, the Fizz one gets used heaps. The Goldie's like typing one gets used heaps. The swear jar actually apparently gets a lot of use. Okay, so I don't think I've seen... I mean, Sayo Codex is like awesome. He's in the stream all the time, but I don't think I've ever seen his dumpling get used even once. Let's see. Riven, I haven't seen it. Zareen, she definitely was a big fan for a while and was hanging around a lot, but I haven't seen that emote used either. So that one doesn't get used much, right? Is Seb quiet or is it just me? Hold on. Let me turn this up. How's that, Psych? Yeah, a touch? Okay. Is this better? I think I've just adjusted the volume now. Hopefully that's good. How about now? Oh, still more. Oh, I hate that about this microphone. There we go. Sorry, guys. That's probably way, way better. Yep. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that looks better. Sorry, guys. Thank you for the feedback there. Spiral's here all the time too, but like again, his emote doesn't get used very much. These are the ones that get used a lot. I mean, the raccoon we don't get very often. So, I mean, but we still have 6 before we need to even consider getting rid of some of these, right? So, okay, thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you, Crazy. All right. With that in mind, so this Nacho, this one, definitely we need to keep that for reference. So there we go. Then that can go version 4. Save that. That is easily one of the most popular ones. What else have we got? We've got the Milady one. That one gets a lot of use. Where is it? Milady. I don't even see it in this list. It must be there, right? It must be there. Where is it? MLADY? Oh, here it is. It's in the basics. I mean, this one maybe actually needs to go as well. What? The raid message must get used a bit. The swear jar. I don't know if that swear jar gets used much. Lady and Flower definitely need. And Facepalm. I like Facepalm a lot and use it a lot. And I also use the cheer a lot. At the top? Hold on. Yeah, at the very top. I can't hear anything. I'm just lip reading. I don't have much hearing left because I'm a drummer and I go to concerts. You do go to a lot of concerts from the sound of things. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, that one. We need this one for reference. And then the cheer one. 100% I want the cheer one. There. Higher resolution. Save there. They seem to have white backgrounds, not transparent backgrounds, which is a bit weird. Snolzy should be used as reference. There we go. Like that. Save this. Okay, facepalm, definitely. I'm gonna save that. What else have we got? Where's my hooray one? That one I use a lot, but it's not in the basics, and it should actually be. I mean, it could be the hype one, but this like the single frozen hype one. But this might be enough, right? I mean, we do want to give it lots of reference, guys, because we're starting over with a new system to generate these. So the more reference we can give it, the better. The little like freak out one. Question about ChatGPT. With ChatGPT, will it generate glowing laces with black and white sneakers? What do you mean by that, Katie? You could get it to generate an image of that. 100% you could. You would just have to give it good instructions and it would do that. Like, no doubt in my mind it could get that. Yeah, where is that? Like, there's one that I use all the time, and I guess it is just this hype one, but without the animation. I mean, I haven't seen Scrug use this one. That also needs to go probably toward the lower. I mean, the Kaz one definitely needs to go higher. I have seen Psych use his elf from time to time. But all right. How are we doing? The Fast Fam, I definitely want that as reference as well. Give that version 4. Save that. This is 7TV only. The hype one is 7TV only, I think. I used, the Luke Lurk for sure. The Luke Lurk deserves that one definitely is high on the list. I'm really glad we built that one. That was your suggestion too, I think, Goldie. Okay. Save image. Though we're just trying to get it to generate static ones. Otherwise, I'd be getting this like the Goldie really cool animated one. I also want to have another shot at doing a pipeline that supports animated emotes better because we've got 34, not 34. We've got like 23 free animated emotes. And I really want to get like to generating that definitely. But all right. So let's see what we've got. Is this a good enough like list of, let's see if are these not, what the hell? Look at this, guys. There's 0 bytes in these files. .0 file. What's the actual extent? What are these? I feel like these are probably, I mean, if we go PNG, it's probably going to work, right? PNG. Yeah, they work as PNGs. So, all right, they all get emote.png, and then, why didn't it change the extension there? I wish I was on Linux. Be so fast to do this there on the terminal. Okay, hold on. PNG. I'm very tempted to go to Linux as the streaming, as like where I do my streams, guys. What are your thoughts on this? I know that we've done some streams with Linux, and I really like them, but yeah, they might be WebP2. That's very possible. They have no data, just renamed to PNG. Yeah, exactly. You're onto it, Luke. They do have data. I just misread it. I misread the first liners. Anyway, so we're good. That's a lot of reference. That might be a good starting point. That might be a good starting point for what we need here. So let's see. So from there, we're going to give it these. Oh, wrong place. So we'll refresh that, get rid of all the attachments. So included reference images, reference emotes, the style, and the style of which we want to reproduce. Okay. That's probably a good starting point. Let's go with that. And we can take it from there. Okay, so sorry, Gamosaurus Rex. That was a bit of a detour to get everything together. With that done, now we can generate the next one. And while it thinks, I'm going to eat some more nachos. Okay. Oh man, these are good, but they're cold now. Okay. Okay, it's like just coming up with suggestions for new ones that I can make. And I'm just going to correct it once it's done. Okay, so we're not going to generate those. Okay, now that we have the look and feel well defined, and you have more context, we're going to generate some emotes for members of the community. Break down the approach for how you'd achieve that without losing the distinct visual style of the emotes provided. Okay, so by asking it to do this, it'll have a bit more context for the following instructions. So the next thing will be Gamosaurus Rex is like his emote. This is single-handedly the worst in my opinion. I have to convert so many of these. WebPs, look, Goldie, in the future, the compatibility will get better. I think if you look into why they actually have the format, it's like kind of makes sense. It's just like, I think it's, I'm not sure actually. We ought to look into it more. Okay, cool. So apply all these principles to all emotes going forward. Generated going forward. Okay, so the first emote I would like you to generate is of a Tyrannosaurus Rex playing video games. Let's see. There we go. All right, Gamosaurus Rex. Here it comes. I really I'm missing being on Linux a lot. When I was away in Brisbane, I was working in that environment, and like getting back to a Windows PC is like, honestly, it's a little bit painful. I really miss all the commands and how flexible the windows are. I just don't want the quality drop. I don't use JPEG for this reason. I save everything as JPEGs. Could be wrong, Goldie, but I think WebP is a lossless format, right? Gamosaurus, you save everything as JPEGs? Yeah, I mean, Goldie's right about JPEGs, and this is probably just like coming from a game dev background. Oh my god, I like it. I like it. How cool. I really hope that actually gave it a transparent background. I don't think it did. I think this background is black, which is bad. Pretty cool though, Gamosaurus, don't you think? Do you like the vibe of that? It's yeah, if you save everything as JPEGs, what's happening is you're getting compression. So you're like a whole bunch of different colors are getting lost and compressed. and so you'll lose information in your images if you save them all as JPEGs. If you do so with any kind of compression. Oh no, guys, my headphones are flat. Okay, hold on. I can't hear the music now. You can probably still hear me, which isn't a big deal, but okay, this is annoying. I have to get my charger, guys. I'll be right back. While we do this, though, all images generated in the future should have true transparent backgrounds with an alpha channel being used for the transparency. There we go. And I'll be right back. I'm going to get cables for my headphones, and you can watch it generate in the meantime. Okay, we got there. Oh, I don't know if I like this one as much, but it's up to you, Gamosaurus. What do you think? It's sick? You like it? All right, if you like it, I like it. But we need... Okay, it has done the transparency this time. We need it to be... Should be... All images should be generated with a square aspect ratio. I think we're just going to first go, just to add to the context, the following is very important. And we're going to bold this. And we're going to do that. Going forward. All images should be generated with transparent backgrounds with an alpha channel. And then also all images should have a square aspect ratio. Okay, sorry guys. I know I got lost with the conversations there. Gamosaurus, you take over 100,000 photos a year. Holy crap! How do you even do that? There's 365 days in a year. Hold on. 365. Did I read that wrong? 100,000? Whoa, my God. You take nearly 300 photos, nearly 300 photos a day. That's impressive. That's impressive, dude. That's really impressive. 24 hours in a day, 300 photos I mean, where are we? 324. That's like 12 photos an hour. Dude, that's impressive. I could see why you need the JPEG compression. The top of the Wikipedia page says that, so I remember correctly. Right. Hold on. Okay, to be honest, Getting a moat is so cool. I think I'm going to be happy with anything. No, look, we going to make sure that we make it like we make it really special for you, dude. We're going to get it right. Seems seems translucent rather than transparent. Yeah, it's like that's just something that GPT does to render the transparent things like better. But it is actual transparency, trust me. Um, Unity doesn't support WebP, so I'm stuck with PNG for now. Yeah, like that's fair. That's fair. Hey, I saw that they added support for vectors finally to their web to their UI. Finally, the UI supports vectors. Unbelievable it took that long, but great that it now does. It's exciting, right? Okay. So here we go. The first amount, what did I, that was my text to speech going wrong. Emote. I mean, I'm not going to waste, I saw very quickly how we ran out of tokens for this. So I'm not going to waste correcting it. It'll get it right. It knows what we're doing. Okay. Man, thank you, Binge, for I really appreciate the dinner. Okay. I'm not sure if it's doing the background transparency we asked for. And I don't know if I like this as much as the other two. Oh, I take it back. I like it. How do you like it, Binge? Oh, I'm sorry, Binge. How do you like it, Gamosaurus? In Unity 6? Yeah, that's right, Goldie. I think the most photos I've taken in a day was 12,500 or something like that. Jesus Christ, Gamosaurus. Do you like it? Is this the one? I mean, I've got some feedback for it, but is this this is cool? I think it's cool. Would you like any things improved? Okay, the Tyrannosaurus is holding a game controller. You think it's cool? Like, if you think it's cool, I'm cool with it. Otherwise, we can tweak it. It looks good. The controller might be rough. We're gonna fix the controller, but when it's small, we're not gonna notice. That's right. When it's small, it looks like this, but we'll fix it up. And I think we actually have a channel in the Discord for this, I believe. Where is it? Stream emotes. Yes, we do. Man, why didn't I just download them all from the stream emotes channel? That would have been smart. Instead of doing that thing where I got the... Oh, man. That's fine. It's fine. Gamosaurus, are you in the Discord? I don't think you are. Maybe. Actually, I think you are, yes. Okay, there we go. That controller's better. And like we said, we're not going to see it. I think that actually will read quite well zoomed way out. So let's save that one. Excellent. One down. And a few more to go. So here we go. Upload. Oh, we're going to have to do that annoying thing when we size it down. Oh, okay, we can do that. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to stick that in Gamosaurus Rex. There we go. In the Discord. And now, the other thing we're going to do is size this down. I think the quickest way I can think of to do this is just going to be like this. And then... oh, look how festive that is. Okay, image. Is there actually transparency in the background of this? It looks like it... oh, it's not. Is the first one? That one's transparent. That one's not. Okay. All right, we're just going to go with this one because 100% you won't be able to see it when it's small. And I don't think... yeah. Okay, we're going to do that. So, that could go. And that means the one I just uploaded to Discord is going to be the wrong... that's annoying. Okay. It looks good. All right, you're here for it. I like it. Let's give that a save then. And now that goes here. Going to image size, make it like... let's go with like 80%. That should get it down onto the file size. It needs to be less than a meg. So 700, that's good. Going to delete that. We're going to, there we go. Now it's there on Discord. Excellent. And now we can upload. Just the last step in the process here. Okay. Gamosaurus Rex. Done. That does actually read quite well at a distance. I'm really happy with that. Yep, that looks good. Okay. I feel like we've got our prompt set up. We're ready to go with new ones. That's a win. So, next up, let's see. Who would like to go next of the people I mentioned before? You could also leave this one in the Discord at full res. Yeah. What you did, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Also, Affinity Photo became free if you didn't know. I don't even know what Affinity Photo is. Affinity Photo. Is it like a Photoshop type thing? I think if I wanted to actually install something, it'd be like Glimpse or GIMP. But, I mean, this does look very Photoshoppy. It looks very, very Photoshoppy. The thing I like about Photopea is you don't have to install anything. Crazy, of course, Crazy. Crazy's here. You're up, Crazy. What would you like, Crazy, to represent your what epitomizes you? What epitomizes you? Holy crap, Rue, I missed that like 28 minutes ago. A 15 stream streak. Huge, man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in 15 times in a row. That's incredible. I bought a license during the year and then they announced it was going free. I mean, that's pretty good if it's that good. A koala / drop bear. Okay. So let's do, okay. Next, generate, keep all the context and rules in mind. And now generate a emote of a drop bear. A drop bear, huh? Really crazy. Okay. I could see it. Here we go. Okay, gamer, we did that. And koala slash drop bear. Nice. So, all right, maybe I should try this. By Canva. Interesting. That makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, it's pretty aligned with what they do. Does this run a website, though? Does it run as a web page? I would be surprised if it did. That's like what Canva does. They're definitely like a web tech thing. Their company definitely does like really cool image and manipulation stuff on the web. I need a gullible Scottish news reporter too. Yo. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Okay, so no, it's an actual app. I mean, I promise you, under the hood, this is running on something called Electron Goldie. Like a company like that doesn't build that kind of web technology and then completely pivot their tech stack into something different when they build a new thing because they reuse the same people. Unless it was completely acquired. Unless they like acquired the company, there's probably some web stuff going on behind the scenes. I should try it. I want to understand like what it's used for though. Why would it like is this just like a photo is it just a Photoshop? Okay. Illustration, photography, graphic design, typography. Does it do vector stuff? I mean Photoshop does, but it does it terribly. So crazy. What do you think, crazy? Is this a good one? Is this a vibe? Goldie likes it. What are we thinking? How do you feel? Yes? Is that a are you screaming and scared the shit out of me? All right, that sounds like a good sign. That sounds like a good sign. Are we rolling with this? Are we rolling with this one, crazy? This might turn into you. You never know how like how appropriate this might turn out for a project we're gonna do in the future. Is that a scream of approval? Do you like it? Is this what we're going with, crazy? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you like it. Or if you want anything changed, let me know. What do you think? Thoughts? Feelings? How do you like it? I mean, scaring the shit out of you is a good thing. Needs a beard. Could do that. Could do that. I don't know what a koala looks like when it has a beard though. What do you think, crazy? This is your remote, so this is your remote. You gotta let me know. Yes, no, perhaps. The eyes could be slightly less hectic, but it's great. Okay. Uh, hectic as in like, is it too intense? Like too much uh eyes a little less intense. I mean, it should look maybe a little more crazy. What do you think? A little more crazy, or I haven't been active in ages. Good to see you again, Mackie. What's new? We're generating some emotes for some of the people who are most active in our chat. Making it crazier is a great idea. All right, good. I probably should end. I mean, Yeah, we can actually revise. We can revise. I'm really curious how well the emote for Gamosaurus is going to read. I think it's going to read really, really well. In fact, it already got approved. Wow, that was quick. Okay. Did it? Hold on. I kind of like Gamosaurus. Oh, kind of like Gamosaurus Rex said, I'm just happy to have an emote. His looked great. All right, cool. So, oh man, it should already be there. It seems like it's approved. Can anybody else see and use it? Here it is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it looks great. I like it. That's a vibe. I need to gigantify it though. There it is. Boom. There we go. Did I spell it wrong? Okay, I did. It's fine. I'm gonna fix it. Sorry guys. We're uploading that again. My bad. That's not good enough. Didn't even notice? No, I would notice. And that's not good enough. Okay. There. I think that fixes it. You all might need to refresh, but it'll be there in a moment. The eyes are even more intense now. Yo. Okay, hold on. We're going back. It must embody the name what the hell? Crazy with crazy eyes. We're gonna go again like that. Those are some Naruto eyes. Okay, friendly but also crazy. No, good feedback. We can do that. I mean, we'll let this one run its course, but I think then with eyes that are both friendly but still a little crazy. Okay, we're gonna see if we can do that. First, we'll let it finish and we'll see what it comes up with, and then we'll go with that. Yeah, that actually did it way better. What do you think? It's got some weirdness, some weird AI stuff going on here. Don't waste your tokens? Nah, don't worry, dude. Don't worry. It's not a waste at all. I think I need to update our rules to no typography. But can't use any typography. It should have eyes that are both friendly and a little crazy. I think it got the vibe right there. Yeah, exactly. I'll no longer use. There you go, Goldie. You've got a new way to say hi. Yeah, it got it better, right? Crazy. I think it did good. You know, it's like, what do you do with a stream like this where I don't want to go for too long? I want to have it kind of chill. I really like the Christmassy vibe and the good, you know, the good feels that we had with the last stream. I feel like this is something I can do to give back to you guys a little bit. I really appreciate you, the way you all support Fast and the way you all support me. It's like, it means the world, guys. So it's like, at least you can do, the one little thing I can do is go make some crazy emotes. That one's especially crazy. What the hell is happening with the line work? What the hell is happening with the line work? Okay, so we're getting some things that are really wrong. Okay, what's it missing? Okay, so I think even back here, what we need is we need clear line work, ensuring the image. Hold on. We're off onto. There it is. Sorry, that took a while for me to spot it. This has gone off of the soundtrack that I asked for. She does have some cool lyrics, but just too distracting. Also, Seb, as a partner, you can change your emote prefix. So it's, oh, really? How do you do that, Goldie? How do you do that? I 100% want to change that. We're gonna figure that out today too. Then. Okay, so there's more context. No, I can Google Goldie. We can figure it out. We'll figure it out. I feel like that's not a thing you do just like super easily though. It's not a. Okay. Clear line work. Yep. Okay, so generate an icon of a drop bear that represents the name Crazy. The image should express a friendly disposition. There we go. Let's see if this gets us a better result. I feel like it will. I think like it'll go way better. You can still hear Dev? Yeah. I know, right? She's really getting into it. Okay, so... you can hear her pretty loud, huh? It's the fact that comes through the microphone. It's like, yeah, that's hilarious. Okay. And then how are we doing with this? We're getting through them. We're getting through them. I mean, that's the image, the eyes should be, let's see. Okay. We're going to get this one right, Crazy. I want to get it right. Should okay, generate an image of a drop bear. The image needs to capture the personality for a name for the name crazy. The eyes should express a friendly disposition. The eyes should be a bit crazy. But still express a friendly disposition. All right, there we go. Almost looks like a neck beard, like what was happening there under. Yeah, for sure. Okay, did I? Yeah, we missed the context that this was for community members, like that got left in some previous context, but it should still be fine. Okay. So then we've done Gamosaurus Rex. We're about to have Crazy done. Is Heybei or Penny or Sergius, are you guys around still? Or Psych? Psych's here. Psych. We'll do you next. You're next. Once we get this right. Oh my god, what happened to his eye? No, the line work's not right either. It's getting a completely different style from the last ones too, which is a little disappointing. I mean, I can always go back to like 4.0 and try that again. Let's try it again with a different model. An older model might work better here. Let's see. Hold on, Psych. We already have one for you, don't we? We've got your the gnome. The gnome's already your emote. I forgot about that. Sorry. That was my bad. Unless I'm mistaken, this is how. Okay. No, that seems right, Goalie. That seems right. I think if you're linking to like directly to Twitch, that's going to be how we sort that out. Oh, yo. Okay. Okay, I can do that. That's actually fairly straightforward. I mean, that's getting better. I think the eyes need work. Eyes should be a bit crazy. But 4.0 is actually like gone. It's gone in the wrong direction. All the context is not working. It's not working for this. I need to. I might have to tweak this offline. Should be a bit crazy, but the character should still express a friendly disposition. We'll give it another run. And at the same time, I'll fix that up. Thank you, Goalie. That's a handy thing. Okay, we go there. Prefix. Oh my god. The emote prefix is already in use. All right, there we go. Holy crap, we did it. I mean, yeah, we could roll with that. What do you think? How do you feel about that? Crazy? That's fine, mate. I really appreciate the effort you're putting in. I am just like I'm a perfectionist, probably. Put too much effort into these things, but I want to get it right. So, all right. So next step, we'll resize that. There we go. Turn off the layer for Gamosaurus. Export that as PNG. I don't like the pink coloring though. The pink coloring's a bit odd. It's pretty good. You love it. It's pink now. Exactly. Hold on. We can probably adjust the levels. No, hold on. We want to adjust the hue and saturation might be the way to do this. If we take the saturation down, but then we lose some of the other colors. We can always get back to it, but I'm just gonna do that one more. Yeah, it does like embody that pretty well, but the ADHD moments happen. Look, it's fair enough to just want to get it right. I just want to get these things right. That's yeah. It definitely does embody crazy. Thank you for that, Goldie. I think you caught that one real quick there. See, the Gamosaurus Rex one was on the right track, but I think the ones that have followed. I'm also like not even sure if I like the way that this one is coming out from that blurry version. Is okay, hold on. This should be working now. Let's give that a refresh, and also I just need to like reboot the server. Yeah, this one's better than the others so far. Except the that's good, but the typography. We can just like auto mod is Twitch's systems is improving. Nice. That auto mod caught it. Okay. I like it. The word crazy is just not gonna read at that tiny distance. So what we can do though, it's probably just like, or even I can ask to just like remove the sign and typography. Yeah, there we go. It's probably going to be faster. We can have a little race, see if it can beat me to the conclusion. Like, I mean, I feel like it will. I have to get better at like accepting imperfections. Flatten image, no. There we go. And then what if we center that? Select, deselect. It loses a bit of it, doesn't it? All right, how's that read way out? Basically the same. We'll go with it. We'll roll with it. All right, there we go. That one's crazy done. All right. Next up. W, thanks for tuning in so often, crazy, and always being here when the stream's on. I really appreciate it. And Goldie, thanks for letting me know that I could update the prefix. That's freaking awesome. Okay, there we go. Can we get some crazies in the chat? Appreciate you. I appreciate you too, man. I really do. Let's see. Automod caught a bot. Twitch's system is improving. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So, why is it not showing up for me? It always takes so long to refresh. Yo, Nacho! Bots coming here to learn about AI is kind of like like a dating platform there. Yeah, that's true. I can see them, but I can't use them. Ah, why? Why? I mean, Gamosaurus is here for sure. Where's Where's Crazy's new one? Where is it? Maybe this one. It says approved. It says approved. So can we do the? Hold on. How do you do this? You can like. It's not 7TV. It's. Nah, I'm not seeing them. Not seeing them, guys. Okay, hold on. Did that do it? No. Refresh. Hold on. Refresh what? I see it. Oh, refresh. Okay. Yep. I need a little bell one though. Yo, that bell is one I have to make for myself. Like the little base code icon with the little like our version of it. There it is. Yo. Yeah, we use it a lot. I know, right? There we go, Crazy. Chat has on the bottom is frozen. I know. I need to restart the server actually for that. So we'll do that quickly. But it's toward the end of the stream, guys. I've also had a huge day. I woke up really early and I went to the gym and then that massive cooking stream. So that's so rad, Crazy, right? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so is Heybei around? Is Heybei still here? Or Sergius? I mean, it's cool to add a few more emotes. It really is. I don't think any is ever going to overtake that simple nacho. That nacho was like so easy to make and so simple. And it's smashed it compared to so many others. Yeah, exactly. The nacho spin. And check it out. Goldie pointed out that we can. Oh, was it Goldie? Somebody pointed out that we can actually just use base code for the simple. I get it. Stops. We need nacho spin hyper light speed. Oh my god, we could. Simple Nacho is my new LinkedIn profile. Simple is often better. If you want to look for signs of design, don't look for complexity, but like simplicity. The simplicity is like a compliment as far as I'm concerned. All right, cool. That's a few more. Who else is around? I guess, okay. No Heybei, no Sergius, no Penny. Not right now, at least. I mean, let's see. Mashup? Is Mashup Man around? If Mashup Man were around, that I don't believe we have any Mashup Man emotes. That's for sure. Compare to Meerkat. Yep. Simple. Simple is good. Simple is good. I like to think of myself as a simple man. I like simple things. 540 FPS emote would be nuts, right? You're not wrong. A black hole would open in front of me if it would break the space-time continuum. Would be pretty funny. Would be pretty funny though to get that going. All right, but first things first. I think I actually want to. So let's see if I. We're going to. Okay, we've got that. I also need to, let's see, we're going to go we're going to get into that server quickly and just do a quick restart. I need to get down to the bottom of what causes that to happen, though, because, you know, we can't ever ship this thing. Not that I know if I ever do want to ship it, right? Is this really a project I want to, like... To get it, like, production ready would take a little bit more time and effort. And we could put it in. Like, definitely put in the time and effort, but... There we go. Okay, so... We'll restart that. And when it comes up, surely then it'll be working again. Unless, like... What could have happened is we might be out of, like, disk space or something silly because the log files have overtaken everything. But we'll see. We'll see. Because it's been a while since we left this thing running, right? We set it up and we haven't been back there in a long time. Oh my god, the flashing white screen G-Sync bug is destroying my brain. I can't believe it's not happening for Fass and me. You're so lucky. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen it once. Nacho, so maybe we just haven't updated our drivers as frequently as you have. Okay, so there we go. We've refreshed this. We see it's down. It's probably going to refresh and come back up, and then hopefully the signals are coming through again. We'll figure out what the heck was happening with it. Dino Sim, yo, thank you for tuning in for so long, man. I'm uber tired, but I'm going to head to bed finally. Thanks, Seb. You're all cuties. Yo, thank you, Dino. Sleep well, man. Sleep well. Yeah. Considering it's NVIDIA, I have no idea how that stuff gets through PRs and stuff. Aren't they like... Didn't they make more money than... Aren't they the highest valued company in the history of humanity right now? Didn't I like... I think I heard that in a trivia night that they are the... Like, what... It was like $9 or $10 billion or more, was it? I can't exactly remember how much, but it's like a lot. A lot. They should be able to figure that out. But look, we fixed chat. Hooray. Okay, all right. So I think with that done, we probably... But it's blinding. You're just getting like micro flashbangs every other second there, Nacho. It's I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. All right, so there we go. We've got code. We've got our terminal. Okay, so we can look at the logs. I think I want to, in these logs, I need to pick out, when Fast tried to sign in, she actually had an issue. So let's go cat, what's in that log file? Okay, journal control. If I change to, so here we go, base stream tools. I think I had in presentation, we had a logs folder. Okay, so yeah, lots of logs. Okay, so I want to do something here that will... I'm going to grep through these for something to do with FastV. So, all right, let's get warp up. Do I want warp? Yeah, I think we do want to do this with warp. So we're going to go to SSH. All right, we're going to switch terminal editor. And so from here we can go to, damn, I'm tired. You're tired? Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. Dolly's asleep. It was good to see her, if only really briefly. Is she doing all right? Is she doing all right, Nacho? I hope that's okay to ask here. Presentation, logs. Okay, so Warpify subshell. Yes, please. So from here, what we're going to do is I need to look through these log files for a failed account creation attempt for a Twitch user by the name of Fasvi. Let's make a command and run a command to identify this. Okay. Yeah, look, sometimes though, like, I know that you may not want to talk about that stuff on something like a stream. Not sure, that's totally cool. Yeah, well, definitely I would love to be on that list of people who get updated. For sure, for sure. So please do, please do. But yeah. Yo, I really enjoyed that meeting the other day. I'm pretty excited. I'm really, really excited about that project, Andrew. It's that I see. This is another thing. I need to like create a barrier between streamy stuff and worky stuff that I like. Fass is always telling me I need to create those boundaries. So I will do that. But I hope you know how excited I am. Very, very excited. Yeah. Not. Yep. True. Nacho. True. Very true. Okay, hold on. What's it tried to do? Logs directory appears empty. The command search for account creation. The searches case insensitively and filters for lines. Yeah, okay. But it didn't find anything. Okay, so let's try that again, just related to Fasvi. She's already scheming to get Goldie back. Yeah. If he bends over and 40-inch satellite dish appears, with me, create boundaries. Yeah, no, true, man, true. Yeah. Okay. Just Fasvi. So yeah, it's quite handy that you can just be like grep like this. Like I didn't actually even have to tell it to grep. I knew that grep was the thing that I would want to do, but it's okay. So there's nothing like that, which is probably fine because I don't think the logs are that detailed. So I think I need to. What we're going to need to do is review the code. We're going to need to review the code and find what happens when a log fails. So let's see. I really need to. I'm missing Linux a lot, guys. Like to the point where I think I might actually have to switch back. I might actually have to like. It's going to be annoying, but if I don't like, a holiday is a perfect time to do it, to like format a computer and switch across. But at the same time, for a stream where I want to like potentially do like play games and stuff, I'd like to do some gaming over the holiday. So it's another good reason to like not necessarily. Why aren't you a Mac boy? Just anti-Apple church stuff? I mean, hold on. What's this? What's this, Nacho? What do we have here? Is this a... What's this fine-looking machine? Could that be a MacBook Pro? Could that be a MacBook Pro? But wait, there's more. What's happening? What's happening on screen here? What on earth is going on? What is going on? Ah, ba, 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 ba. It's a Mac. It's technically a Mac, but is it a Mac? It's not a Mac. Hack the planet. Exactly. Exactly. That's what happens when I open my MacBook. Is I'm greeted with a beautiful Linux boot screen because the Mac hardware is nice, but to me the only thing that I really like about Mac is so there's some advantages. I do like it. Like I do like some things about Macs that are there's like it's an on rails experience that can be nice because like we were talking about before, right, Nacho, the simplicity can actually be a sign of great design. So Macs are really well designed and they're really simple because the number of things you can do with them is quite limited when you're talking about customization. It's like there's the one way to do it, there's the one program to do it, there's this closed ecosystem where they shut anything out that can introduce complexity. And it's like that's great for lots of users, but not for me. You know me. I like to tear everything apart. I like to go and customize everything to the nth degree. And so for me, Windows is even too restrictive, and Windows lets you change a lot. So it's we trialed this for 6 months, and we seriously, not trolly, reckon we're 30% quicker. You think you're 30% quicker running on Macs? I have no idea why I thought you were a PC boy. Yeah, I actually I'm fairly anti Mac because of how close their ecosystem is. They're very like closed source. There's very little open source stuff. The way that you have to do things is the Mac way. The only thing I really like about it is one really redeeming feature is its Unix terminal. But even then, I find myself like wanting to do Linuxy things, and so the terminal there frustrates me too. So it's like, yeah, no, I don't know. It's yeah. Psych, is your user profile picture your? It's the gnome. It's the gnome. I love that. I love that. Psych, that's sick. How cool. How cool is that? I didn't realize until just now when I was looking at it. That's so cool. Matt's getting sweaty about some new Linux distro. It starts with a B. Um, it might be that one that's. I'm getting really sweaty about Omarchi lately. I really, really like that. But I know there was a new one that was like quite accessible for Windows users, but it was still on. Um, I forget, but yeah. There's a lot of cool things happening in the Linux space. I feel like that's going well. Oh my god, this is still actually running. I didn't realize this was such a long running command. Um, Something's going wrong when Fast tries to create her account, and I want to get to the bottom of it, but I think I might need to like get Fast to do it so we can capture the error log as it happens and then try and reproduce it. So, you know, I was going to say Bastion, which is wrong, but it's only because I'm looking at your yeah, yeah. Bastion is like was a nickname that my Dutch cousins gave me. They call me like yeah, Bas or Bastion. Maybe it was Omari. No, it was Omachi. This one, and I absolutely love it. It's it's so nice. It's the one that was the logo that you saw on the laptop. This is the one that I'm using. It's I mean here, I'll let me explain it. It uses the like tiling Windows management, which I really like. It's so good. It's like all with the keyboard. You hardly ever use the mouse. It's so good. It is actually better. It's straight up better. This guy has so much testosterone. He's awesome as hairy as Goldie. This guy is this guy made Ruby on Rails, Nacho. So he's kind of like in terms of development, he's kind of a big deal for what he's managed to do. It's like it's really good. Like this part, this is what my last stream was like. It featured. Yeah, yeah. This is the guy. So the guy that made Ruby on Rails is like making his own distro, his own Linux like flavor, his own flavor of Arch, which is pretty cool. I'd love to have his mop hair. Yeah, but you've got a Viking vibe going there, Goldie. That's pretty cool. Um, all right. Well, let's see. We I feel as though, let's see, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? There's a few things that we should do. We've got a holiday coming up, guys. We've got a holiday where I'll actually get some time to stream, and so there's some things I'd like to figure out for how I spend that time. Um, it might be even worth building a quick to-do list here. It's um, it's insane how everyone knows Jensen and Nvidia and all that stuff, and 99% of humanity could walk past Tavold on a subway and have no idea who he is. Yeah, yeah, Lannis, 100%. Nacho, did you know have you ever heard of like Dennis Ritchie and Brian Kerrigan? Um, it was Brian Kerrigan died the same week that Steve Jobs died. And everyone made a really big deal about Jobs, but nobody really like batted an eye at Brian Kerrigan. Hold on. I'm spelling that wrong. And so those guys, Kerrigan, that's how it's spelled. Um, these guys made the Unix operating system and the C programming language for all the other people who don't know. And it's like computers, basically, like modern computers uh, are basically like built on the foundations of what these guys did. And yeah, unfortunately, when Jobs, because he's such a public figure, when he passed, the world like really mourned him, but they didn't bat an eye for like one of the fathers of modern computing passing away, which was really really unfortunate. Um, but yeah, it's that's how it goes. Okay, so what I want to do, because I am pretty like distracted. I'm tired too, guys. I'm tired. It's been a really big day. Um, let's see, appearance. We're going to. All right, let's see. What I want to do here is there's this account creation stuff that happens, and Fast is trying to create an account, and it's hitting an error for her, which is no good because they made this whole damn system so that Fast could do it, and in the live version she's not able to. It's been a while since I've been in here, so I think the thing that I want to pull up it's going to be potentially in persistence, and it's going to be related to creating a user. It might even be something that happens in the authentication installer. And honestly, like if I think about it, this is the wrong place for it. We shouldn't be like creating accounts inside of, this here, the user store. The fact that the authentication installer is the thing that makes the account is like, now that I look at it with fresh eyes, maybe this is the place where I start refactoring this. It's you should have seen me trying to explain to Mel a couple of years ago, the guy that invented ping pong died, and it wasn't about table tennis. Yeah, you mean like yeah, Pong the game with the bouncing on the, yeah, that like that at the time was such an incredible achievement back when things had to be like, I'm pretty sure they would have done that in like on punch cards with languages like not even Fortran. They would have done that in assembly. It's Oh, the actual ping slash latency command. Oh, yo, yeah, okay. That's an impressive thing to have created. Yeah, I wouldn't have known the name of that guy, but like 100%, that's one very, very fundamental tool. Like every operating system with any kind of networking has that. Oh, hello. Kaz wants to talk logistics on bringing a treat stream equivalent to Australia if you're looking for a project. Yeah, she mentioned it, Jason. I'm pretty keen. I'm pretty keen. There's so many there are so many logistical things to overcome with that. That's a real challenge. So Nacho, like earlier today, Binge wanted to give us dinner, right? And to do that, we had this big like you have to mess around where it's like Binge gives you the money via PayPal and then you have to go and put it into your Uber to figure out where it is and then that like the Uber screws around and like Binge doesn't know how much to give because there's difference in currencies and it's just like it's a real hassle for somebody to get streamer food, right? If a streamer just wants to buy food, it's a really annoying thing. And so Castell's idea is just build a system that allows you to do that here in Australia. They have it in some other countries, but they don't have anything like that here. So she's right. It's a big gap in the market. I'm sure there'd be lots of streamers who want to use that, but and from a technology standpoint, I can totally figure out how to make that happen. The challenging part, I think, of that business proposition, Jason, is going to be getting the third parties to sign on to it. Um, it's a third party that keeps the addresses safe to send food. Yeah, but more than that, Jason. Like I think the hardest challenge in that whole project is getting all of the vendors, all of the people who make the food, to add another. You know, they probably have already like I've seen it. I go into like an Indian restaurant and they've got like three Android tablets there, one for like one for Uber Eats and one for every other thing, and then one for their own website. And like convincing them to do a fourth one just to cater to a few streamers is like that's the thing I would be super. Yeah, the problem is the commercial side. That's the challenge with it, Jason. So I want to talk that through with Kaz and get a sense of what idea she has because she is one smart cookie, guys. If she suggests an idea like this, she's probably thought a little bit about how to handle that part of the problem. But would that not allow people to spam send food to people? I mean, you can build in controls against that kind of thing if you really wanted to, Goldie, which you can't really do with something like Uber Eats. If a person wants to waste their money, though, like I guess you can't stop them. Okay, so authentication installer. Let's see. I feel as though we've got this sets this stuff up. All of this really needs to be refactored out of here. Honestly, it doesn't belong there. Let's see. What are we doing? If I... So let's bring the terminal up. We're going to work here. I actually think I am going to go over to Arch. Arch Linux, I think. That's going to be a holiday thing. Hey, Bay, you have to go to sleep. Have you been here this whole time, Hey, Bay? I don't want to keep you longer if you need to go. But I would like to make you a streamer mode if you have a little bit of time for that. Maybe next time if you need to go now. I totally understand if you need to go now. It's a good point, man. One time, still no fucking idea who they sent me 50 KFC family feasts. Like, god damn, Nacho, that's a lot. I bet you were pretty full. Somebody had a lol about that. Treat Stream has an on, off, and the streamer selects what they want from vendors ahead of time. Okay. Has an on, off. I mean, that's cool, Jason, but that still doesn't solve the problem of how you get the vendor to actually serve the order, right? Like, what do they get? Do they have a device in their office? Do you piggyback onto Google, like onto Uber Eats or something like that? It's like those are the logistical problems that are challenging because you have to get KFC to sign on to do something that might not ever happen, right? There aren't that many streamers around ordering food. So to get them to introduce some new process into their business for this tiny amount of revenue, it's like big from the perspective of the business that manages to solve this problem, but small from the perspective, like a small amount of revenue from the perspective of the restaurant. That's the challenge. I'd like to understand how that gets solved on the business side. Like I fully panicked on how to refrigerate it all so that I could give it to the food hall in church. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to actually deal with that. So it was Max Cass. You could present a coffee and an EVM of your choice. Okay. That's the evilest thing you can imagine, sending 50 KFCs. It's like, I'd rather give the money to the homeless. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point there. I think, yeah, Penny's onto it with that. Also, if Penny is around, it looks like Heybei has gone. Penny, if you're here, would you like a stream emote? Can I make you a stream emote? Quick segue to do that. Are you down? This is Crazies. We also did one for Gamosaurus Rex that looked like this. Hold on, further back. Doesn't matter. We did one for Gamosaurus Rex as well. Would you like one? Let me know if you would, Penny, because I would definitely like to make one for you. Yeah, give it to people who need it. Yeah, that like honestly, like there have been times in my life where, you've probably, I don't know, actually Nacho, you managed to find such great success at such a young age. You may never have dealt with this, but it's like when my company went into some cash flow problems, it's like you really feel the squeeze. You put everything you can behind it and then you're left with very little for yourself, and it's like in those times, the amount of stress that financial instability creates, like not, having to really budget with your food and stuff like that. There are people that really need it, and their lives, like a little bit goes such a very, 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 very long way to a person that really needs it. It's like, yeah. So I agree with you guys. I agree with you, which is why it feels weird when Binge is like, yo, we'll get you dinner. And you feel like, oh my God, I don't deserve this. There are people who need this so much out there. The thing is, you're crazy enough to do something like that. Hold on. Do something like what? Do something like what? To send 50 KFC things to the... No, yeah, not sure if I'd actually do it. No, I don't think he would. I also think Nacho is very, very deliberate with who he chooses to support and how he chooses to do it too, That's... I don't think Nacho is a frivolous dude. I think he has his reputation as being like a crazy guy doing wild things, but I think he picks where he puts his who and how he supports very carefully. Lucario. I mean, that's just been my experience of it. It's damn it, Santa sees through me. Yeah, I always keep snack food in the truck in case I see someone that's outdoors. Jason, that's really, really nice, man. That's really good. That's incredible, man. Like that's really nice. I try to encourage Fast to do more for less well off. Penny, she does she doesn't advertise it much, but she does a lot to support people in need. She really does, Penny. Like she doesn't flaunt it, but she does more than you guys probably know more than you know from the sound of things, Penny, to support people who need the help. Like she actually really, really pays it forward, She does shitloads, yeah. She's like, Yeah, she's the real charity is anonymous, 100%. And I shouldn't. She'll probably even not like me sharing that type of stuff, because she likes that part of her life to be. She can be really, really, and rightfully so. She's very concerned about her privacy and stuff like that. But I just like take it from me. I mean, she's helped me personally out of really, really tight, like, financial situations. I would not have survived the way that I have without her help from time to time. So it's like, yeah. Um, Vanishes in a puff of smoke. It's she does. She does. Yeah, like, but without like we haven't gone into specifics, but just trust me on that one, Jason. She 100% does. Okay, does Codex need an update? No, we're good. So we're going to. Actually, I'm going to quit that. We're going to go to. We'll take the whole path here. Copy that. And we're going to go right to presentation. Okay, and so from there, I also think I'm going to hate Windows. I spoiled myself, guys. I ruined it all. I ruined Windows for myself by going and using Linux. I should not have done it. Now I'm going to have trouble enjoying myself here working because I know how much better it is, but I still want to play games. I wish Linux would figure games out. I really wish it would happen. Though, did you guys see what's it called? Fex? Have you seen this, Nacho? This blew my mind. Not Dex, Fex. This is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, isn't this incredible? If they can do this for imagine doing this for x86 Linux devices as well. Wouldn't that be incredible? That be incredible? Like, look at this. Can you believe it? That like this is one of the most exciting things I've seen happen. So for those, so I'm just going to read it out and that'll explain it for anyone who's still curious about it. So Fex emulates x86 programs on ARM64. So Fex allows you to run x86 applications on ARM64 Linux devices, similar to how QEMU user and Box64 do it. It offers a broad compatibility for both 32 and 64-bit binaries, and it can be used alongside Wine Photon to play Windows games. This is huge because it means that very soon all of those Windows, like all those Linux devices, are going to be able to like natively run games like Windows games. So when this finds its way to support like desktop computers, not just those ARM devices, like this is mostly used in like Android devices, like the Steam Deck and other stuff like that, and mobile phones. It's like it's going to be huge because it means you'll be able to like do full 3D like with Vulkan and OpenGL directly on Android and on Linux, which is crazy cool. Crazy cool. Cannot wait for this to find its way out. But yeah, it's things like Ubuntu, Arch. We're going to actually start to see things running on those platforms, and that's incredibly exciting to me. Really exciting. And Appican, yes, and Apple Silicon, absolutely. That's true too. But actually, I don't think. Maybe that's not true. Hold on, that might not be true, because it's a Linux emulator, Nacho, and pretty sure Mac uses Unix under the hood. Like that's the closest analogous thing. So it's on Linux devices specifically. Yeah. So yeah, it's not actually going to work on. It's not going to work for Mac. It's going to work for Linux. But that's like I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe it won't happen. I don't think Apple cares. Apple's not going after. They're not going after the gaming market. They're really not. They couldn't care less most of the time. That's been my experience with them. We were talking about trying to like get on point onto the, onto the Apple Vision Pro, and they're like, meh, productivity. We care more about that. So they wouldn't, they wouldn't fund the port of a game that I thought could have done really well in XR on that device when it was still new. But yeah, it's really rad. It's really, really, really rad. I'm pretty excited by that. Okay, so in Authentication Installer, we're running code that when do we turn OnPoint into an AR mobile game? The moment that gets funded. If that gets funded, I will do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, we'll be doing that, guys. But, funding is the barrier there. I think the one thing I'd really like to do is, it would be really sick, right? There was a conversation with Meta where they were like, if you got finger guns going, there might be some funding for you, but first you have to make finger guns happen, and then we can do it. Okay, before we go too far here, I'm actually going to update because there's some big updates there. The cost of the headset alone might not make it worth it. That's another thing for sure. They're just like it's priced out of the the realm of possibility for the gaming market. But I think I was already using. Oh, okay. Is there a new model? Yep. Sure. Okay, so we're going to in Authentication Installer, there's a bunch of code from line like 39 to 144. So that logic, this logic here, it doesn't really belong there. I mean, kind of it does. So we've got those options events. I think we just need to re-raise this stuff. But even then, I don't like the architecture here. This is kind of something that ASP.NET is enforcing. Not ASP.NET, but like the way that... actually, yes, ASP.NET. It likes you to configure this stuff like right off the bat here. Already we've got this on in an authentication thing. It's just, it feels like it should be the place where data like users get created and stuff like that. And so this is my instinct, is to refactor this, but like truly this is how the platform wants you to do it. So maybe we just leave it like that. Yeah. When I figure out how to put games on my Meta Quest, I will download OnPoint. Bear with me, I'm old. Jason, do you actually have a Meta Quest? If it's the original Meta Quest, unfortunately, it's not directly supported. You can do it with Quest Link on Steam. So you can Quest Link your Meta Quest headset to Steam and then get Steam on there. But the Meta Quest, we kind of just decided to rule it out as the lowest end target hardware because although we just want the game to always be going at least 72 hertz, minimum 72 hertz. And we didn't want to try and like optimize against the Meta Quest's lower end target hardware. So only the Meta Quest 2 and 3 can play OnPoint at the moment. Prices for DDR RAM are up to about 350%. It's because there was a new AI model now that makes use of like RAM in part of its like solving stuff. So now like in the same way that those GPUs got really, really like everybody bought them up, like the same way that's happening with the RAM as well. That's the exact RAM I have. What the fuck? I mean, everybody's got that kind of RAM for the most part. Companies are selling out on to fuel AI. Yeah, a little bit. And needing a PC to upgrade your poor PC. Yeah, true. Luckily, I'm not hanging out for that emote. No, Penny, totally. Penny, I asked the question what you wanted in your emote. What represents your your personality, your character? Like, I asked it before. Maybe you missed it. I'm so sorry. But like, what do you want your emote to be? I need to know that, and then we'll make it. 100%. Shoot that in the chat, and I'll make sure I don't miss it. And then we'll generate you an emote. I feel like T is a good one. T is a very good one. Could be wrong. Yeah, no, you're probably definitely right. Royalty, isn't it like Penny's royalty is a thing? Okay, so yeah, I think we've got all the context there. Remember the rules. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to get some sleep soon, guys. And generate a Batman's butler with a T. Generate a new user emote of someone serving of a fancy, very fancy tea. Hopefully Penny will like that. And when they're back. Okay. The morals and values of Captain Steve Rogers and the surly attitude of Jessica Jones. Okay, we need an emote that... Okay. That's very interesting. Okay. Very fancy tea. It should capture the emote. But tea is a great idea. Good Lord, I just went for a spinning corn chip. Well, look, the spinning corn chip is simplicity. I like simplicity. I appreciate simplicity. It's a good vibe, man. It's a good vibe. Okay. While that generates. So okay, we'll leave this. We'll leave this as is. But something in here was going wrong for Fas. Excuse me, guys. I mean, I guess I don't want that on the command line. I'm gonna need Fas to recreate the bug, I think. Unfortunately. We're going to make something, we might as well make it mean something. 100%. 100%. Ooh, here we go. Interesting. I don't know where the shield came from. I don't know where the character came from. This is because Steve Rogers and Jessica Jones. I mean, how do you put that stuff in a character? I mean, we've got Jessica Jones with the Captain America. It's actually pretty great, to be honest. Does it need more emphasis on the T? Actually pretty great. All right. Done, Penny. Done. Ship it. Okay, there we go. Is that good, Penny? That's actually pretty great. Okay. Is this good? You're starting to leave words out of my... Yeah. Fair enough, Goldie. I need the okay from you on this one, Penny. Do you like it? I don't know if the T comes across when it's way zoomed out, though. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a tweak here. The T needs to read better when zoomed way out. Simplify the image. The shield could be on the jacket, but apart from that, I think if the shield is on the... I mean, we have an issue here. We have an issue here, Penny, like this here. If we zoom this out here, like that's how you're going to see it most of the time. It's really hard to see the shield and really hard to see the T. There's too much going on with the image. The shield could be a patch on the shoulder. Image, make the shield a part of the character's jacket. Emphasize, put more emphasis on the T. I can hear devs still going, so that's a thing. That's a good thing. Okay, it kept the text there. All right, we'll see what it comes up with. Okay, in terms of refactoring here, I think I need Fast to recreate the error, and I can't do that without her Twitch sign in. So please make it look more vegan. I don't know how to do that. I don't think it knows how to do that. It can be very creative when you give it random instructions like that. It can come up with things better than what I can sometimes. She's fighting some skeleton. I want to see what happens if it... Okay, please make it look more vegan. We'll see. We'll see. We'll let it have a shot after this. Will the T be way big? Okay, that's improved. It made a mistake with the background being white, but that's close enough. It just spits out an image of Fast. What do you think? What do you think? Are we looking good here, Penny? Are you happy with it? Because then I can... nowhere near vegan enough. Well, that's really... Yeah, well... Alright, Penny's happy. That's good. Let's deselect. I might even... what is it? Control-Shift-T? No. Control-Alt-T. I always forget this. Control-Alt-T. Could do it like that. Kind of like... that might be a little better way out here. What do you think, Penny? Like that? Cropped, or is that too much? I'm going to do something with it. We need to make more use of the space. See if we can get that silhouette in. So I'm having a think now about how to like frame this up. I think like that. And then we might even do this. And then just with a brush. This is too much. This is too much detail. Nobody's ever going to see this when it's so small. There we go. That'll do. All right. Fix it and post, so they say. Yeah, exactly. All right. There we go. Benny. Done. Pennyworth. And now just to upload to Twitch. Un momento, por favor. pennies worth. Done. Okay, nice. All right, give it a spin, guys. Give it a spin. Here we go. Has it come up yet? I don't know why it takes so long for mine to come up. It's going to take a hot minute, but it'll be there. Engineers with art. Look, my problem, Nacho, is I will go. I'm working really hard on letting go a little bit more. Just like letting go of the details, because I spend so much time on details that nobody will ever see very often, and that's like, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. I feel like you've got to focus on the things that matter, because there's only so much time. Yo, there it is. There it is. Okay. Boom. There we go. Love it. Love it. Thank you for being there in the stream so often, Penny. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate the time and attention you put into the stream. It is noticed and appreciated, Penny. Okay. So that thing's not getting fixed. Okay, so the other thing I need to do, and I don't know if I should start it now so late because I do need to get some sleep, is, and I can just leave myself some notes for the future. So it's not in the application, it's not in the domain. This is going to be work related to it's not the browser audio source. I mean, actually, in part it is. I'm going to have to refactor out the browser audio source, the Twitch voice reader, and then it's all of this. That will need to go. Where else is it? It's going to be... Man, it doesn't take long for you to lose track of what you're doing. Here it is. Okay, all of this stuff needs to go into a completely new application, which is going to be really interesting. I need to make this a standalone exe. I think it's going to be something that runs in the system tray that you install, you connect your microphone, and then you just you let it go. Either that, or I think a different application where you pop out a browser window that connects to the microphone is going to be how I handle this. Because at the moment, it's too integrated into the main application, and it does too much of the work. And to host this is going to be way too expensive. So, no, you're right, Goldie. I did say an hour, and we're at nearly 2.5 hours now. So I do need to wrap it. We'll wrap it up. It's okay. Hold on. What the hell? We were giggling at this base code. What's the... Babe, is this what I think it is? That's pretty... that's hilarious. Yep. No, I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. That's hilarious. Oh man, why is the Twitch chat lagging so much? No, I know, brother. I watched those yellow gingerbread shirts today. You've let go completely. Yeah, look, true. Okay, I should probably wrap the stream up. But I have a good plan. What I want to do, guys, is refactor out this stuff into its own standalone executable. Because there's too much compute happening for the cheap server that I'm running this on. I'm running this on it's like ridiculous. It's like $5 a month or something silly for the server that I'm currently running the base stream tools on. And that's good because everything else is fairly well optimized, or at least it's not very demanding code. But this part of the project, this like the voice to text transcription, like that's heavy. That's heavy. And I need to make it real light. So I think that part of the project I'm just going to I'm going to let people run that on their own computers, and then that will send the data to the server, and then the server can do all the processing that it used to do. But the transcription part, I feel like for this to actually scale, and this is the thing, right? The base stream tools, if I look at this project, like there's some cool stuff here. There's some really cool stuff here. It's, there's some really good features here, but the one that people seem to go like, oh, wow, that's really cool. That's the swear jar. And so right now the swear jar, it just straight up doesn't work in the base stream tools. And it's because it's so expensive and the server's so cheap. So I think one thing I want to do before I can really just like be like, okay, this project is out there. I can take down the wait list and let anybody do it, is to strip back all the AI swear jar features and put them into a standalone installer so that it can run on their computers, and then integrate that so that stuff sends it uses the local microphone, so that solves the local microphone problem, and then sends the data directly to the server. Sends the results directly to the server, so that can be reprocessed and put on screen. So that's really what I wanted to look at and think through. As we were kind of like sitting here looking at code, I've been doing that in the back of my mind. And so that's what we'll aim to do, to put this thing to at least put it to the point where I can just like, can you please go to bed so I can stop getting flashbanged into the back of my brain? Yeah, damn. I will do that, Nacho. I will do that. I'm so sorry about the card. Have you seen this program, Nacho? There's an NVIDIA app. I don't know if you have it, but like it will tell you whenever there are drivers. And honestly, maybe I'm going to skip this update because it sounds like if I get this update, it's going to flashbang me constantly. But that might be a way to do it, man. It's what was the version of the do not, I won't. We're not updating. I do not want flashbangs. But okay, so twitch.tv. Devalik, is she live? Oh my God, hold on. She's still streaming, so we're rating her for sure. Rating Dev. Do not update 5. Okay, hold on. Let's pull that up quickly. The NVIDIA app. 5.19. Yeah, okay. So I'm 4.4. I'm not gonna update it. But yeah, we're gonna rate out to Dev now, guys. That's pretty cool that the Dev like wrote something like that. Thank you for the raid message, Goldie. Though it looks like, oh, we're gonna have to redo them because we changed it to base code. Yeah. Right. Oh no. Oh, he trolled them. That is actually very funny. That's well done. That's hilarious. Because that's actually not the current Windows screen. That's the Windows 10 one. But okay, guys, have a great night. I'm going to be streaming over the holiday. I'm actually really excited to be able to take some time off and just stream. So I can't wait. Good night, guys. Good night, Nacho. Good night, Jason. Good night, Fizz. Good night, Crazy. Good night, Goldie. Good night, everyone.